Hello, everyone. Thank you so much. I'm Nikki Villafane. I'm the engagement coordinator for the Bloomfield Info Project. And Bloomfield Info is a nonprofit local news organization dedicated to making our community more informed, engaged, and connected. And I'm excited to talk to you guys today about our impact on the community through my story, which is subscriber to staffer. In the spring of 2020, I graduated from Montclair State with a degree in TV and digital media after spending about 10 to 12 years in staffing and human resources. It was the beginning of the pandemic, and I was feeling isolated, like so many of us were, and I wanted to do something media focused while finding a way to be more involved in my community. I came across Bloomfield Info from Google search, and from there I signed up for our daily bulletin, which is a newsletter that now reaches more than 1,000 area households every weekday with useful local news and information. Then I reached out to the director, Simon Galperin, to see how I could get involved. Simon had heard from community leaders that the mayor was allegedly going to appoint himself as our town administrator. So I wrote an explainer on what exactly a town administrator does. And I was not a professional journalist, but I did have some writing background and obviously, an interested community member. After I started asking around and doing interviews and things like that, the township announced that they were going to now extend their search for a new administrator to the public. That's when I realized that giving citizens a platform to ask questions can create a culture of accountability in our community. Then in September 2021, I joined Bloomfield Info as its first civic info producer and first employee. And I was curating the local news and information for our daily bulletin, and the same bulletin that inspired my involvement in the first place. 5 months later, I moved into my current role as the engagement coordinator, and the daily bulletin is now produced by my teammate, Olivia Rizzo. I really love my role because I get to work directly with people and organizations in our community to build relationships, coordinate events, develop campaigns that help us support the community, as well as meet our goals as civic partners. And there are 3 areas that are really emblematic of the work that we do that I would like to share with you guys today. The first is our community reporter program, which was crafted from my experience reporting on the township administrator. This program trains and pays community members to document public meetings, conduct interviews, and write explainers that help inform neighbors and build community. Previous trainees range from the age of 17 into their 40s, and they have said that the training helped them feel more connected to their community. They reported having a deeper understanding of how citizens can use their skills and participate in local news and information and organize in their communities. And one thing that stood out to me was that they said they learned that the things that they need to know as citizens don't have to be dictated by big national media or larger outlets. And we're excited to be hosting our next training this spring. The next thing I'd like to highlight is one of the ways we collaborate with our community. One thing we heard from small businesses in our community is that marketing is a challenge. And this is especially true for businesses owned by people of color and women who may not have the same access to capital or resources to devote to every element of their business. So for our latest marketing effort, we bought $400 gift cards, $400 in gift cards, I should say, to local BIPOC and women-owned cafes to raffle to new and existing subscribers. We promoted this campaign across our social media and to our daily bulletin subscribers. We held drawings weekly and gave our cafe partners promotional assets, digital and physical, to promote the campaign themselves. In all, more than 5,000 people in Bloomfield area saw our promotion of these local businesses, and 200 entered to win gift cards. Out of this effort, we gained 145 new subscribers, which is a 10% increase in our list size. And the cool thing is that all of our marketing dollars went back to the community that we serve. Finally, the last thing I'll highlight is the opportunity to have a direct impact on the issues that matter most to me through my work at Bloomfield Info. In particular, I think about our work on food access. Food access is an area Bloomfield Info has been working in since its launch at the height of the pandemic. And we approach the issue from a lot of angles. We have an SMS service where we send folks information on where they can get free food every week, along with other aid opportunities that might be available to them. We regularly distribute food and other essential items at community events. We coordinate with public health stakeholders to identify gaps in access. We've recruited volunteers to hand out food access flyers in their neighborhoods. And earlier this year, we published How to Get Free Food in Bloomfield When You Have No Money, which is a comprehensive guide to access local and state food aid. From our daily bulletin to our community training, collaborations, and support services, Bloomfield Info is taking a comprehensive approach to meeting the local news and information needs of our community. And I'm a good example of the sorts of pipelines for civic participation we're building in the community, and really excited about our growth within Essex County and beyond. So Sure, yeah. So if you like what you've heard, it is our end of year fundraising, and we could use people's support to unlock $15,000 in matching funds. You can go to bloomfieldinfo.org/give. And if you can, we would greatly appreciate it. So thank you.